Come away with us, far, far away, into the heart of a tropical jungle.
Hi, I'm Felicity Cross, Deputy TV Editor of The Sun, coming to you from rainy Brisbane, where we're waiting for the celebrities to arrive for I'm a Celebrity. Can't tell, but I'm in a hotel room at the airport, waiting for them to arrive, ready to head into that jungle and meet each other and the creepy crawlies for the first time. There's some names that we've been talking about for a while now, one of which is Daniel Harold, who most people know best as Lola Pierce from EastEnders. She's just off the back of an award-winning run. She's picked up every single soap award going, and deservedly so, for that brain tumour storyline over on EastEnders. She'll be out to show viewers who she is as a person, aside from that tragic storyline. We hear that she's a fun-loving, funny gal, and she's going to be showing her best side in the jungle. So we're looking forward to meeting the real Danielle behind that character. Another name we've been talking about for a while is Josie Gibson of This Morning. Obviously, she shot to fame on Big Brother. She's had the public fall in love with her then, so there's no reason why she can't do the same thing. She's so natural, she's so funny. We know that she's great in these high-pressure situations, and we're all convinced that Josie's really going to shine in the jungle.
The resignation of Dame Alison is a start.
Divisive, he says what he thinks, which sometimes makes for a perfect jungle campmate. Everybody knows who Nigel is. Whether it's going to have that same flavour as Matt Hancock last year, we're not quite sure. Obviously, he's less active in politics these days, but certainly there's going to be some campmates in there who don't take too kindly to Nigel, so we're looking forward to some fireworks there. Then we've got Grace Dent. She's best known for MasterChef and her witty restaurant reviews, so probably isn't going to enjoy those rice and beans too much. Then we've got Frankie Dettori. Everybody knows who Frankie is. He's a national treasure. He's just retired from horse racing, so this is perfect timing for him. A bit of fun. He's going to be absolute great value in the jungle, and we all can't wait to see his journey in there. Then we've got some real staple household names from British telly. Fred from First Dates. He's been maitre d'-ing that restaurant for a while now, helping people fall in love, and obviously has seen his TV career move beyond just First Dates with his road trip with Gordon Ramsay and Gino D'Acampo. But then also he's done a few other bits for Channel 4, his recent hotel show. So this is a real chance for him to step outside that mould that we know of him and really strike out on his own. So it'll be interesting to see how he copes with trying to deal with those campmates, whether he'll be drawing on that experience of unruly customers. There's Marvin Humes. We first fell in love with him back on the X Factor years ago when he came runner-up to Alexandra Burke alongside JLS. He's still in incredible shape. He's just off tour with JLS, so we're almost certain he's going to be a real jungle shower moment. Of course, he's got his gorgeous wife, Rochelle, who will definitely be supporting him over on her days on This Morning. Really looking forward to hearing his showbiz stories from the pop industry and beyond. Then we've got Sam Thompson. He first rose to fame on Made in Chelsea. Not everyone's cup of tea, but he's really struck out as a bit of a social media prankster and really grown that fan base. So he'll be one for the slightly younger audiences. He's also got a very gorgeous girlfriend, Zara McDermott, that everybody now knows from Strictly. Of course, as she crashed out of Strictly last week, it means they won't be competing on rival TV shows at the same time, and might mean we could see Zara out supporting in Australia, which would be fantastic for everyone. Also from the world of soap, we have Nick Pickard, who definitely is best known to everyone as Tony from Hollyoaks. He's an absolute OG. He's been on Hollyoaks from that very first episode, so viewers have grown up alongside him, right from Hollyoaks' heyday, when it was must-watch TV. Do you remember back when it was that sexy vibe? It even had an after-hours spin-off. Tony has been through it all. He's had romances, he's had heartbreak, some really spicy storylines, as well as some tragedy as well. So it'll be really interesting again to meet the man behind that character. Everybody that knows Nick in the industry says that he's such a great guy. He doesn't suffer any fools gladly, but he's a brilliant man to have around. So again, another one that viewers will really enjoy meeting properly, we think. Perhaps less known to regular viewers is Nella Rose. Another one for the youngsters. She's huge online. She's got a real social media following of nearly 3 million. So again, one that most of us will be meeting for the first time, but that doesn't necessarily mean she won't grow and become a big, big name in this year's cast. We've had people before who have gone in as relative newcomers who've just really shone in there. Look at, for example, Owen Warner last year. You know, on Hollyoaks, not necessarily known by everybody, but he was hugely loved by fans and came runner-up to Jill Scott. Final names were revealed this week, one of who is boxer Tony Bellew. He's obviously a champion in the ring and now has turned to punditry since retiring, and also has been really flexing those pecs in the world of movies as well, recently appearing in the Creed franchise. So he's going to be a really interesting name to meet as well. All of his time in the ring, in the sport industry, but also now Hollywood and beyond. So it'll be really good to hear his side of things and add a bit of flavour to the camp as well. Finally, one that nobody saw coming was Jamie Lynn Spears, Britney's sister. Insane signing for the jungle and such interesting timing as well, fresh off the back of Britney's heartbreaking, hugely revealing autobiography. Everyone's going to be desperate to hear what's really going on in that sibling relationship. Jamie Lynn was actually just weeks ago appearing on Dancing with the Stars, which is America's version of Strictly, which meant that she was a very last-minute signing for the jungle because her diary freed up and she was able to join. I think everyone's incredibly excited to find out what she's really like. Sometimes these siblings of famous people, it doesn't land the way that you think it will, but definitely one we'll all be tuning in to see. It's just days until the celebrities move into that jungle camp. We expect all the action moving in to happen at the back end of next week. But before then, I'll be bringing you all of the gossip as celebrities arrive in Australia, everything that's going on to prepare the camp ahead of that big launch date on November the 19th.